Hey there, Bob. Having absolutely no luck getting through to you on the phone, so I figured I'd put a video on YouTube for you instead. I'm fine. Bored out of my mind because, well, this contract's just no fun anymore. But last couple of days, what have I been up to? Went to Astoria, which is in Oregon. It's kind of a small little village, a little bit further north from San Francisco, and it used to be big because of logging and salmon fishing, but that's all going downhill now. So the economy there is kind of out. They're kind of surprised to see a ship the size of ours show up. All the locals came out in their cars to have a look and take photos. It's pretty cold. But you know, quaint little village and houses and things on the hill. Lots of movies have been filmed there. The Goonies was filmed there. So was the scenes from Kindergarten Cop, The Ring 2, 3 or 4 other movies. They said in that email they shot some scenes from Into the Wild there. I didn't have time to go look for the exact place, but that was okay. Just sort of got out and had a look around town. I wanted to go look at the Goonie house. I don't know if you've seen that movie, but in the Goonies, it's this kids' adventure film, and they start off in one particular house that's like key to the movie, and that's there and about a couple of miles away from where the ship was. So I took a taxi there. I think, even though I got photos of a house, I think the taxi driver told me the wrong place. That kind of sucks. But what else do we do? Victoria, after that, I was sort of going out souvenir hunting, and I wanted to send that package off to you, of course. So that was my first thing. A few weird things happened there. On the way into Victoria, I was going in on the taxi, and the taxi stopped at a traffic light, and I was just looking out the window, and a group of people seemed to be staring at me. And I was like, what are they looking at? Then I realised they weren't looking at me, they were looking through the taxi at the other side of the road. So I turned around and had a look. And there was a guy playing the fiddle, like a street musician, like a busker. And he was playing the fiddle, but it was like a modern violin, you know, sort of one of the sort of electronic violins or something. And he was doing it in all sorts of style, you know, he's up here, he's down there, he's sort of spinning around, doing all sorts of kung fu moves at the same time. But the extraordinary thing that this violinist, while he was doing this, he was dressed completely as Darth Vader. He was in the mask, the cape, the black boots, the black outfit, everything like that. It was Darth Vader playing the fiddle in the street. Brilliant. The best thing was, once he'd finished his tune, I saw it as we were driving away. As soon as he finished the tune he was playing, he got the violin and he spun it on his hand just like a gunslinger. Then he caught it again. It was absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Made my day. I wish I'd had some photos, but I didn't have my camera with me. What else happened that day? After I bought a few souvenirs, I was heading over to the post office. I was just about to cross the road to go to where the post office was when a cyclist went past us out into the middle of the road. Car hit him, right from the side. Car hit the cyclist right in the side. The cyclist went right up onto the bonnet, up onto the windscreen, and then rolled back down, and his bike was hit into the middle of the road, and then he rolled back down and the cyclist hit the deck, and we were all like, ah! Like everyone's sort of thinking about, do we run into the traffic, do we stop everything, well, what do we do? As everyone's sort of getting ready to act, the cyclist gets back up, jumps back on his bike, says, sorry, my fault, and rides off. But his bike is fucked by this time. It's like a big dent in the side, so he's sort of wobbling down the road. But it was bizarre. There was a crack in the windscreen of the car, and the driver was just like, what? What the fuck? When I finally got to the post office, I was queuing for about 45 minutes because the lady at the front of the queue didn't realise that you're not allowed to send explosive gases by mail. So there was some big hoo-ha where she was arguing with the teller and they had to reverse the tracking process and shit like that. But stupid woman, she was trying to send some sort of flammable gas by airplane. So yeah, so Victoria was good fun. Seattle, I didn't get out, I slept through. I was I typed that email to you in the early hours of the morning, and then fell asleep. I didn't wake up until just before work, so I didn't see Seattle at all. But next week. So that's the week that it has been. In terms of plans and stuff like that, really looking forward to England. It's going to be brilliant. But as I say, it's not too late to change your mind or do anything else you want to do. I'm completely flexible, whatever. But if we do go across to England, then there's lots of very, very cool stuff to do, because there's so many different places, so many different flavours around England. You know, as I was saying to you in the email, London is just a very, very tiny part of that. Right, I'm going to stop now. I'm going to call you again. Try calling you again tomorrow, because I don't know what's going on with the phones. It's just stupid. But if I don't stop now, then the video is going to be too long and we won't be able to watch it on YouTube. Okay, so love you lots, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.